A good day, everyone. Okay, let me quickly introduce the latest version of this my promotion guide. Though then it used to be FCT CBT, but now the name has been changed to promotion guide so that at least it will carry a universal name. From the beginning, quickly, you are already used to this one. You log in, just key in anything, click on start exam to bring you here. You now you read whatever. At least you're used to this one. So let's quickly go forward, and because I wanted just to talk on the updates. You understand that this app or software carries. Okay, when you come here, look at this logo here. Instead of the FCT, is now coat of arm, and also you're used to this place. Let's go in now. If you click on any of this is what you see. For example, public service rules. When you click, this is a new one. Initially, you will see 500 questions, you understand, together in one place, which is so very hectic, and it makes the users so very broad. You understand, going through 500 questions at a blow because of that function, the randomization function of the app. By the time you close and open again, the questions what reshuffle yourself, and the ones you did before, you understand, you might not even miss some of them again. So because of that alone, I had to make it 100, you understand, per group. That is, I have multiples of 100 questions to make it 500, but it's 100, 100, 100, 100. So by the time you sit to make 100, at least you are trying to simulate the life experience, the life situation, CBT examination. Okay. And also the questions, you understand, we had so many repetitions, which I also I noticed also from also feedback from my previous users. They told me, and I went through and I had to clean it up. And also some questions, the answer provided are wrong, which I was able to correct. Then I have already made the question also applied and live situation questions. So now we have brand new questions for our CBT that we can use for study. And also it covers like this public service. It has 17 chapters, so it covers from chapter number 1 to chapter number 17 is all here. Let's go in and see the first 100. When you click, this is what you see. If you look around, you see the new thing we have here is this number grid. From number 1 to number 100 is a new thing here, you understand. From the feedback I got, the main exam, the live exam, you understand, carries this kind of functionality here. The first function of this number grid is when you click on any number, it will take you to the question. For example, let's say number 50. When you click on number 50, you see that we have a kind of some line border telling you that yes, we are on number 50. Then when you now come here as well, you see question 50. When you click on 30, it will jump to what? Question number 30. Then the line, the border line here, you understand, telling you the question that you are working on right now. So if you come back to number 1, it's also like that. So instead of coming previous next to the number, you can easily click on any of this number and it take you to the question that you want to answer. That is first update here particularly. The second one is it monitors your progress as you're answering the questions. Like the way the live one is, any question you answer, it will indicate yes, you have answered this question by changing a color. Then if you skip a question, the number will remain on the default color, which is blue. That is for the live one, at least to know which one you have answered and which one you've not really answered, so that you can come back to it later. Click on the number to take you there to answer to before you submit. But I now added 2 other functions here for the purpose of your study. Number 1 is if you answer a question correctly. Like for example, the first one say what's required for valid secondment. There's a consent. There's a consent of receiving organization only. B said written agreement between both organizations. Then 3, approval from head of service only. Then D, consent of officer without documentation. I think my mind is will go with B, because the receiving organization must also, you understand, have an agreement that they want to receive you. Then the one you are coming from also will have, you understand, the consent that yes, they agree to leave you to go. So let's see. Let's go. Let's click next and see. Next, you can see it on green. You can see on green, which means B is the correct answer. Then let's take, for example, number 2 said, which principle justify uniform public service rules application across MDAs, right? Let me click anything. Let's say political expediency, which I guess it is not. Check what number 2 will give you. If I click next, it gives you red. Automatically, red signifies that the answer you choose is wrong. You can see that you can monitor your progress by this yellow, green, and red. Green says this option is correct. Red says your answer is wrong. So you can always go back. You understand? Then okay, the this one now, the A is equity and fairness. B says financial prudence. C says administrative convenience. What is the question again? Which principles justify uniform? Blah 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 blah. I think equity and fairness, because we are talking about uniform public service rule application. Equity and fairness. The next, that is correct. So these are the major changes around here. So in 34 minutes, let me refresh and see. In 34 minutes, you are expected to answer 100 questions, which is fair enough. And if you are done, you submit. This is what you see. You see the number of the questions, you see your scores, percentage, then remarks. Then the questions you've not really answered or the one you got wrongly, also here. If you are done, you close. You understand? And you can see it's so very beautiful. The questions are so very reasonable, applied questions, and also the options are not like before. So you have a lot to do. You can click home to go back to the other questions on public service rules. By the time you're done, you click on this coat of arm to go back to the main one where you see other field. Financial regulation also like that. You understand? We can read it out. Then also we have another addition again. Here we have the general papers now. In the first 100, we have general papers and the workings of FCT. The second one have general papers. The third one have leadership and psychometric skills. Then the third one have leadership. The fourth one, and the fifth one have also leadership. We have more to add to it when updated. Because there's no way, you have to keep on what? You have to keep on working. We have more updates because I want to add digital literacy to this place and some other ones like that can form part of the general rules. Then we have a bonus which is for education, because I'm from education, so I have the material that I use to the main booklet that we use. That is what I use to generate the questions, and also the questions are all applied and the life experience question. You understand? Which play material best develops fine motor skills. These are applied questions that come from school and the likes. You understand? So by the time we get some update, then we'll also add as well. But for now, these are the major lessons. Then if you want to study as well, maybe you want to do some small studies. If you like, you can come from here, choose any of these ones. If you come here, you can see the interface is not like the other one. This has really changed. Yeah, we have them here. Then you have the chapters here. Any chapter you click, it will take you there like that. This is just summary, just like bonus, because most of the apps that are giving you CBT for practice, they don't care about all the summaries. All they care about is just the question, the what is it called, CBT environment, all those timing, all those whatever navigation button. These are what they care, so that you'll be able to know. But I add this to it so that you have summary of what you want to study. If you don't have time to study the booklet, when you have the summary and the questions, you are okay. In fact, I'm telling you that this software, if you have it without studying any other thing, definitely you'll be okay to write your exam. It's a very brand new update. Repetition of questions is off here, which is one of the major issues I had before. Then wrong answers also is off this place. So we're having a brand new update. If you are done reading, you can click on this ball to take you up, back up. You understand? Or you click on the CBT, the CBT to try. You understand the questions after this summary. You understand? Also, or the others are also like that, like that. They are all like that. You understand? They are all like that. So by the time you do all this, you'll be fine. And I think with this, you're gonna go out to click on this coat of arm. You'll be out of this place. And these are the major updates of this software. You understand? Try it, and you are going to love it. I've had a lot of testimonies from people, and I guess there will be more testimony after using this particular app. You understand? I know that proximity is what is making me not to reach out to so many people, but I'm working on something. But as soon as I'm done, definitely you don't even need to see me to install and also get your app active and start working on it. I wish you all the best in your preparation for your exam, most especially those coming in November. Also, congratulating those who have written and also get promoted. Even though you didn't even get the promotion, I'm also congratulating you for being the pioneer. You understand the staff to start CBT in FCT. Thank you and God bless you. And I remain your Husseini, the pioneer developer that develops CBT for promotion so that the staff can use it for study. My name is Husseini Musa, and I wish you a great day. Thank you.